Doing so, Jeezy finally break his silence on why and how he divorced Jenny Ma. He put a nice PR letter together that sounds to me cold-hearted, like it's not from his heart. It's just a PR just to do damage control. Because you and I both know the way he advertised or the way he released the divorce. She found out just how the rest of us found out on social media. She was shocked because a few days prior to that, she and her daughter was praying about him and talking about how she proud of him and his book and everything, promoting his book. Only to find out a few days later, so he did her very wrong. And now because she's coming out and she's holding her head up high and she's being proud of herself, she's not, being disgraced or shameful. He wants to come out. I think he just want to outdo her. I think Jeezy just want a woman that just humble and submissive, that won't pose a threat to his ego, a woman that will just be in her place as he puts it, just humble herself and let him be the one to rule and run the show. But he married a woman that's been independent and been running her own life for her, much of her adult life, and he expects her to, after 2 years, she just want to become a submissive woman. Number one. Number two, he has a track record of having babies, mamas all over the place, and he didn't marry any of them. He dumped them to marry her. Hello, you gonna listen? So here goes his public statement. The decision to end this chapter in my life was not made impulsively and comes with a very heavy heart. Despite this, my love and respect for Jenny Ma remains, and the time we spent together holds a cherished place in my heart. Well, hold up, first of all. How can you say you love and respect somebody and you cherish all the things you did together and you treated her the way you treated her? You allow her to find out about the divorce when the rest of the public found out, but yet you call it love and respect? If you love somebody and you respect them, shouldn't you and her have discussed this privately before you bring it to the public? The public found out when she found out, but you claim you love her. Anyway, let me keep reading. Our beautiful daughter is the best gift. You guys, my little dog was barking, so I had to pause for a moment. Where did I stop? Our beautiful daughter is the best gift from our relationship, and I am committed to assuring she feels the love and stability she deserves. During this period, I kindly request that you respect our family's privacy as we focus on healing. First of all, these celebrities, they will first make their business public, then they're asking for privacy. You, sir, who love privacy or who claim to live a private life, which is one of the reasons you claim you are divorcing Jenny Ma because she's a social media junkie, you are the first one who brought this divorce to the public. Now you want us to give you privacy for what? You brought the divorce to the public. You made it public before you even made it to your wife, before she even found out. She found out with the rest of us. Now you don't make it public and you're telling us now to back off. And you know us blogger out there, that's how some of us get our bags. So you know we're going to take that story and run with it. You know what I'm saying? So you brought it, you made it public. Don't come and say you're looking for privacy. Too late for that. You should have thought about your privacy before you brought it public. I'm just saying. And I think the only reason why he came to make a statement is like he just wants to outdo her, outshine her, perform her, and just be like the man. That's the only reason why he's making a public statement now. I'm sure he's getting some backlash from women, the way he handled this divorce. It was very ugly. It was very nasty. I don't think she deserved that. When it comes to divorce, least you could do, you ought to do it public. You ought to do it private before each of you make a statement or have a PR statement from each of your people representing you. But the only reason why he's coming out to talk and make this public statement that is so impersonal and so cold, it doesn't even sound like it's from his heart, because she, number one, has been going on shows. She came out and she has been interviewed by several people, and she have talked about it in a respectful manner. She doesn't sound vindictive. She doesn't sound angry and bitter. She's like taking the high road. So now he wants to take the high road. When he was dropping hints and throwing shades about who should be worried about where I'm going or where I'm going. You should be worried about who I'm taking with me. Some nonsense. Who can even keep track of his foolishness? Just like I can keep track of his many babies' mama, I can keep track of his foolishness. But now he wants to take the high road because she took the high road. When she came out to address and talk about the marriage, she has now once dogged him. Not that she threw any shades at him to disrespect him. So now he wants to now take the high road, or at least look and appear like he cares. So because she came out and she's talking, and because she dropped his last name from her page, her social media page, I think it's paining him now. He's hurting him. Some of these men are full of ego. He sounds to me like he's very egotistical, control freak, and narcissist. That's what it sounds like. And he wants to be the one to have the upper hand, always have the right hand, the upper hand. And because she's not even paying him any mind, she done dust herself off and move on and have a new show, and she gonna do good. He did wrong by her. But it sounds like to me he has a track record of doing wrong by women. That's how come with the women he have babies with, those babies' mama, ain't none of them marry him, and he didn't marry any of them. He has a track record, right? I should have told Miss Jeannie Ma. But anyway, I'm glad she's out. Yeah, and he come talking about he didn't make the decision impulsively. No, we all know that you strategically, purposefully, willfully, and deliberately hurt her feelings before the whole world. So no, it wasn't impulsive. It was strategically planned, and you dropped the divorce announcement or the divorce news around the same time your new book was dropping. So we know everything was strategic. We know it wasn't impulsive. So please spare us, sir.
How are you, everybody?
Let me tell you something. You better come out here with a vengeance looking all good. Let me tell you something, girl.
We gotta always take care of us, though, right?
You have to. You know, I just love you. I like to consider you a friend. You're one of my favorite guests, Jeannie, whenever you come.
I love coming. It's so home here.
I hope so. And I know because I'm one that has been through it, and we are praying for you. But you're going through this divorce. How you doing, Mama?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, it takes every day to just really sit and just be quiet in your thoughts, take care of me. But one thing I know is you give God your pain, he will give you his power. Period. So every day, I'm like, here you go. You got room for more? Here's some more.
Here you go.
And just taking it day by day, you know?
I know mine was, I was like, being on my knees, I'd be like, just give me enough light for this, where I'm at, and show me what my assignment is today. I couldn't worry about nothing else.
Yes.
You just got to put on the blinders, girl.
Absolutely. And turning off everything helps too.
Yes.
You know,
You see how she answered that question so gracefully, so respectfully, so professionally. I think she was also thinking about her daughter in the back of her mind, because she realized being on social media, anything you say is going to be on there forever for her daughter to grow up and see it. And she sounds to me like a person who has worked on herself and is still working on herself, that she's going to realize even though he did her wrong, she's going to always take the high road. She's not going to go low or go lower than him in the gutter or meet him in the gutter to fight, whether on social media or not. So every question they ask her about her marriage, how it feels, she answered it gracefully, respectfully, honorably, without even throwing any shades at him. But she's been honest, brutally honest and sincere about the pain and the hurt it has caused her and what she's going through, the pain she's going through. She talks about it. But never once did she ever dog him, throw shades at him, disrespect him, dishonor him, because she knows I'm still her daughter's father. It may not be her husband, but it is still her daughter's father, and her daughter may hear and see about that. So I'm sure she's one of the people who will not ever say anything negative in front of her daughter about the father, just because they are no longer together as husband and wife. That's what I'm getting away. That's what I'm getting from the person called Jeannie Ma. And because she's strong and she's somebody who looks like she would take the work and take the effort and take the time to work on herself, to heal herself the right way, she will come out of it better, faster, sooner, and heal. You're going to hear about Jay-Z or Jeezy, whatever his name is. You're going to hear about him in a few weeks, in a few months, with another baby and another baby mama and another lady dump her and go to the next one. People like him, because he got a track record, was it 2 or 3 babies mama behind him or more, who knows? And he hasn't healed from that. And he hasn't worked on himself, and he picked up this young lady to try to mess her up, but he's not going to mess her up. That thing he played on social media, putting that divorce there without letting her know ahead of time in private, was very wrong. I don't know if he used it to sell his book or what, but it was absolutely wrong what he did. The way he treated her is wrong. There's something that's a spiritual law called sowing and reaping. You cannot sow apple seed and get grapes out of it. You do somebody dirty, you destroy their character, the very platform and the very weapons and the very instrument and vehicle that you use to destroy somebody's character and bring them pain. It's a very weapons and instrument that God will use to vindicate them and to humble you. So people, be careful how you treat people, and be careful the way in which you treat them, whether in public or in private. Be careful, because it's easy to run in emotion and run out and just type something on social media about your ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, ex-BFF, ex-baby daddy, ex-baby, whatever. Just put something hot in the heat of emotional issues. You just put something out there because you're angry, and then you start recruiting other small little demons to come and comment and follow after you and to join you in the battle against a person that they themselves have nothing against, but because the head witch recruited them. The point I'm making is, be careful what you put on social media, and be careful the instrument and the weapon in which you use to tear down people's character or to poison somebody's mind against another person. Because our very weapon and instrument when it's time for vindication and justice will be the very same weapon that will be used to vindicate that person but to humble you. This is your girl Dagny. Don't forget to share this, subscribe, leave your question, your comments below. I'm starting up my new channel. It's called The Pink Diary Lessons, or I'm thinking to change the name to just call Pink Diary Lessons or The Pink Diary Lessons. Ladies, let me know what you think. I appreciate all your comments and your support. Thank you so much.
Yes.
After that moment, I just turned off every single device in my house, and I really tuned into the voices I really needed to hear, which was me and the truth.
That's it. That's it. You know.